What's going on, everyone? My name is CakeyC and welcome to the channel. So the day has arrived, the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War beta has officially started and I'm very excited to bring you this upload. So when we're talking about betas and alphas, we can assume that the beta is going to be a closer representation of what the game is going to be like when it fully releases. And that's probably why you've only seen one Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War video on the channel, because it was on the alpha, and we know that the alpha is basically a small demo for players to play and give feedback. But the beta is here now, and the beta, we can safely assume that this is going to be a good representation of the full game. So with that being said, I thought I would jump on, have a few games. You can level up in this beta, so I thought I would level up, unlock the creator class, and then go through everything that we've got on the creator class menu for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War beta. Originally, I was just going to upload one big video going through everything that is in the creator class in Black Ops Cold War, but the video started to get longer and longer and it started to creep up towards the 20-minute mark. So I've decided I'm going to do this as a two-part series. The first video in the series, which is this upload, is going to focus solely on the primary weapons, the secondary weapons, and then the tacticals, the lethals, and the field upgrades. And then the second addition to the series will focus on all of the perks, what they do, and then some of the score streaks or the kill streaks that we see in Black Ops Cold War. So if you enjoy the video, if you like seeing the creator class and what's to come in November, drop a like on the video down below. Let me know what you think of Cold War in the comments, and as always, feel free to subscribe to the channel for all of the latest Call of Duty news, tips and tricks, how-tos, class setups, and much more. With that being said, let's jump into the video and have a look at what we're working with in the beta. So like in old school Call of Duty fashion, you have to level up to rank 4 to unlock the creator class, and it will initially give you 5 slots. Obviously this is subject to change, but I think this is a pretty good preset and expectation of what's to come. So what I'm going to do is just go through everything that there is to look at in the creator class menu in this video. So let's start off and have a look at the guns. So starting off with the assault rifles, we have the XM4. This is like the M4 that we've seen in Modern Warfare 2019. I have actually done a class setup on this, the one that we were running in the alpha. If you want to check that out, I will leave a link in the description below, or you can click on the little card above if you want to check that video out. Moving on, we got the AK-47. Again, another fully auto assault rifle, high damage, slow fire rate, excellent stopping power. This again was seen in the alpha, not used that much compared to its shorter counterpart, the AK-74U. Moving on, we have the Krig 6. This is one of the guns that you use straight away when you get on the beta, as it's the standard assault rifle class when you have an unlocked creator class. And then new to the beta, we have the QBZ-83, unlocked at level 31. This is fully auto assault rifle with superior mobility, improved handling speeds, erratic initial recoil, and less accurate hipfire spread. And this to me looks like the SA LMG from Modern Warfare 2019. So that's what we've got for the assault rifles. Moving on to the submachine guns, we've obviously got the MP5. That's a household name in the Call of Duty franchise. We don't need to go into any more detail on the MP5. We now have the Milano 821. This was also known as the Type 821 in the alpha. This is a good example of what can change from an alpha to a beta. They've changed the name. Obviously, they've tweaked the guns and they've made small changes, but this was known as the Type 821. It is now the Milano 821. Moving on, we have the king of the Black Ops Cold War Alpha, the AK-74U. They have nerfed this slightly, but they didn't go into too much detail on all of the weapon tuning that they did from the alpha to the beta, so I'm looking forward to see how the AK-74 plays out in this beta. And then new to the beta, we have the KSP-45. This is a 3-round burst submachine gun, high damage, moderate range. Burst fire spread is less efficient at long range, as expected. So moving on to the tactical rifles, we have the Type 63. This was dominant in the alpha. And then we have the M16. Now the M16 in this beta version of the game does seem to be pretty good. I think you unlock the M16 preset class that you can choose from when you start a game at around level 2 or 3, and it's got a sniper scope on and it aims down sights so fast. It hits really hard. It's one of the go-to guns when you're starting out on this beta. Moving on to the light machine guns, we don't have much change here. We've got the Stoner 63 and then the RPD. Obviously these are in the alpha. don't really have to talk about these too much. And on that same note, we have the Pellington 703 and the LW3 Tundra sniper rifles. Again, both of these were in the alpha, but they have nerfed sniper rifles slightly. They've reduced the ADS speed, and they've also made them slightly harder to manage. So look out, when you're using these snipers, they're not going to be the same as they were when you were playing the alpha. So that covers all of the main weapons. What about the secondaries? So starting off with the pistols, we've got the 1911 and the Diamatti, just like we did in the alpha. And new to the beta, we have the Magnum. We all know the Magnum double action revolver, extremely high damage, increased penetration and lower muzzle velocity. Moving on to the shotguns, not much change here. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing the top one, but we got the pump action, and then we have the Gallo SA-12, which again is another household Black Ops gun. Moving on to the launchers, we have the Sigma 2, and correct me if I'm wrong, but we now have the RPG-7, which is new to the beta. Again, we all know what the RPG does. Free fire rocket launcher, increased blast range with heavy damage to vehicles, equipment and personnel, additional rockets provided. This is going to be extremely effective in the combined arms playlist where there are vehicles. And then finally, new to the beta, we have the knife, which is unlocked at level 13, which is again good news because in some Call of Duties it hasn't been one hit melee kill, so that is a good addition to the game. Moving on to the slightly more boring stuff, we got the tactical stun grenade, stim shots, obviously reusable stimulant that initiates healing immediately, just like we've seen in a lot of the recent Call of Duties, smoke grenade and the decoy grenade. For the lethals, we have the frag, C4, Molotov and the Semtex. Again, no surprise that all four of these are making their return. And then more importantly, we have the field upgrade. So in the field upgrade slots, we have the proximity mine, just like the proximity mine in Modern Warfare. Then we've got the field microphone. This is what I was running in the alpha in that XM4 video I uploaded. Deploys a recording device that highlights enemy sounds on your minimap. Then we have the trophy system, destroys thrown enemy equipment and launcher missiles within 10 meters. We've got the SAM, or the SAM turret, launches missiles at enemy air score streaks and player piloted helicopters. And new to the beta, we have the gas mine, the proximity activated trap that expels a large cloud of harmful gas. Enemies inside are damaged and disorientated. And then finally, we have Jammer, creates an electronical disruption field, disabling enemy field upgrades and degrading enemy minimap information. So there we have it. That covers the primary weapons, the secondary weapons, the lethals, the tacticals, and of course the field upgrades. And like I mentioned at the start of the video, this is going to be part 1 of a 2-part series. If you're interested in seeing what the perks are in the beta and the score streaks, make sure to hit that subscribe button because that video will be coming out very shortly after this one. And on that note, if you did enjoy the video, let me know by dropping a like on it down below. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Black Ops Cold War beta so far. And on that end note, I hope to see you in the second part of the series.